Welcome to day 16 of our challenge. So this was not intended to be a class. This is my posture routine I've been working on, and I just felt aligned to actually share it as a class and record myself doing it. So what you'll need for this is some support. Blankets, towels, yoga blocks, bolsters, whatever you've got. We're going to start on our backs. You can do a little leveling with some pillows, bolster like I have here, or you can simply just lay your legs onto a couch or chair. We want the spine tall and neutral on the mat, tailbone tucked under slightly, and hands to your ribs. Begin breathing and exhaling nice and deep into the lower part of your rib cage. Draw the breath all the way up to the chest. Eyes can soften. Release your hands, come back to your natural breath. Flip your palms up and arms out to the side. We're going to start to slowly draw the shoulders back with our inhale. Exhale, release. So shoulders gently draw back a few times towards the mat. Try to keep your core stable here so we're not looking for back bends. Just starting to awaken the upper body. And come back to your breath. We'll start to release the props, draw our legs down onto the mat. Your knees can stay bent or your legs can be long. And bring your hands up over your head, palms face up. We're going to start making a Y shape, a W, a T, and then an L. So inhaling, arms up, slide the arms, try to keep the shoulders on the mat. Exhale into a W or cactus shape. The arms can float up slightly, then to a T, nice and long, and then L or cactus. Take a couple breaths. If you need to pause into any shape, and continue finding this Y, W, T, L. And let's release. Draw your palms now over your face, palms face together, fingertips long. Gently draw the shoulders down. We'll begin bridge lifts. As you inhale, keep that core tucked in and up, so not a back bend here. Nice and controlled, pressing into the feet, lifting and reaching through the fingertips. Inhale to lower, your exhale drives you up. I tap into dry breathing, so in and out through the nose, keep the mouth closed, and constricting the back of the throat, making an audible sound. Our last one, we keep the hips high, arms can come down to the mat, or you can interlace hands behind your head. Slowly lower down. We're going to bring our legs and arms up and then bring the knees to a 90 bend, finding our dead bugs. So I went right into it. Just gently tuck your core under and start to alternate as you inhale long, opposite foot and leg and arm, and exhale to draw back through center. So the purpose of this is to really stabilize the core, deep core, great for spine and hips. And we're not rushing this, and you see I'm not adding any weights. This is truly about alignment. I'm not trying to overload here. Although my core is getting a workout, I'm thinking about stabilizing everything for the rest of my body. And on your next exhale, let's bring the knees into chest, hugging them in, taking a breath. Draw the arms by your side and then let the knees sway over to the right, finding a supine twist. And without your hands, draw the knees over to the left. And coming back through center. Start to draw up. We're going to come up so we can bring our roller under our shoulders and find a rolling for about a minute. You can support yourself with a bolster or pillow. If you do not have a roller, you can roll a little towel and place it or position it the same place I'm doing, which is my shoulder blades. I'm going to rock back and forth really softly and gently with kindness, just rolling out this area. With a towel, you might not be able to roll as far, but you'll still hit those pressure points and make a little decompression stop for those tension areas. We're going to come around now, release all that, and from your pillows or your bolster, placing your arms or forearms, we're going to find puppy pose. So hips stay stacked over the knees. Getting into the shoulders, we let the chest dip down, the hips stay high. You could take this from a wall. Again, this is my full mat, sort of relaxing posture routine, but again, you can make it more active. And begin to come out of the pose. We'll find tabletop, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Inhale your right arm up, exhale, sweep under for a thread the needle. You can use support on your left arm moving forward with the bolster or a pillow. And slowly come up. We're going to come out of that and move to the other side. When you're ready, inhale, left arm up, exhale, sweep it under, drop the cheek for thread the needle. Right hand can come to your bolster or pillow in front of you. Begin to lift up. You can take one breath in, puppy or child's. And then we are going to find a little bit more into the hips. I'm using blocks here. Again, pillows will work just as fine. Right foot is going to step forward, knee is stacked over that right ankle, and we find our low lunge. You'll see I'll take gentle pulses here just to melt into that back hip slightly. Tailbone's tucked under so my spine is supported. This is why we want props or blocks. Even if you're flexible, we're working on spine. So just breathe deep here. On your next exhale, send the hips back, flex the right foot just for a quick half split, and then let's switch sides. Left foot comes in, again, tailbone slightly tucked under, core is drawing in and up. Breathing deep, relax the shoulders, stay supported. Begin to sink back, find your half split, and then draw out of the pose. We're going to come onto a seat again. Bring the feet forward, knees bent, hands behind you, and then let's cross the right ankle onto your left thigh. I'm doing gentle pulses with the knee here because I'm working on some hip stabilizing and aligning. Find a pause, a stillness, exhale, and the knee softens. Gently uncross. Let's take it to the other side. Little pulses into the knee. And find that pause. Breathe deep. Undo that foot. Take what you need before drawing onto your left side. Use your left forearm. Stack the elbow under the shoulder. And we're going to just bring the soles of feet together, finding gentle clamshells. Keep the core lifted. You can connect by breathing into the rib cage. This again, think about the joints. I'm not trying to squeeze too much into the thighs. I'm thinking about opening up my hips, specifically the hip joint, softening that knee joint as I open and close, keeping the feet connected. I'm going to start a internal rotation with that knee tapping instead and opening back to that clamshell with knees wide. This looks like I'm going faster. I'm not sure why because I'm taking full breath, but try to flow with your breath. Again, remember, this wasn't an intentional class. This is my own mindful movement. And let's draw it up. And we're switching sides. Remember, right elbow under your shoulder. Find the clamshell here, opening the knee. Feet stay together. Connect with that breath right into the ribs. Let's begin turning that knee inward, tapping, and then opening to that clamshell. I'm pointing to my left knee, or left hip, because this is the one that needs the most work. And release. Let's come on to all fours again. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Find a cat-cow. Open and dip the belly. Exhale and round. Take intuitive movement. This is me just connecting back with my spine, my breath. And drawing onto my feet for a seat. Rocking the head, shoulders, and neck. Final releases. Come back to that ribcage breath. Soften the eyes, come back to that breath. Class will end here. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Let me know how this one felt. Do you want to see more intentional posture routines? Of course, everything is about alignment, but let me know.